Elizabeth Merrick, and we're talking about how to add a spark of inspiration for your content, the Conversion AI Starter Plan. I've had a lot of people ask me, do we go pro? Do we stay with the starter plan? And there's a lot of responses where people are like, hands down, go pro unlimited, no doubt about it. But I want to say just a second, let's take a look at the starter plan because it's got some amazing features, amazing tools that's really going to up your game too. There's incredible opportunity there for people that aren't doing long blogs. They aren't doing, long articles. There are incredible tools, over 40 plus tools, and that's what we're going to dive into next. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're going to hop on over to the Conversion AI price plan just to clarify exactly what the difference is between the starter and the pro before we go into an example of using some of those short form templates. You've got the 20,000 words versus the unlimited. That's pretty obvious. Same 7-day money-back guarantee, which is cool. Unlimited user seats for the starter versus 1 user seat for the pro. Now you can add user seats in the pro, but it's going to cost you. The unlimited user seats is actually very cool for the starter plan. With the 5 project folders, you're going to need to carefully manage this because you don't want to commingle different projects or different clients, because of the fact that Jarvis gets smarter and smarter about what kind of content is desired for a particular project folder. And if you get, vastly different niches or clients, you're going to see, it's going to get a little bit wonky on you. So that does need to be carefully managed. And you've got the 400 character versus 600 character limit, but the short form copywriting templates, these are gold. You want to check these out. And that's what we're going to be looking at next. And of course, in the long form, in the pro, you've got the long form assistant. And this is where I say, if you're doing blogs, if you're doing articles, you're probably going to be doing yourself a disservice if you don't go the pro unlimited because it's that good. But if you're just needing short content blips or titles or whatnot, let's take a look at the starter. All right, we're in the dashboard here. And we're going to look at the various templates that we have here. Now, Sarah inspired me for this video, and I've done quite a bit of work with the YouTube tools. So rather than spending an hour going over each one, because they are all glorious, we are going to jump down to the video-centric templates. We've got video topic ideas, video script outline, video titles, video script hook and introduction, video description, YouTube, and we're going to jump straight into the titles. All right, Sarah is amazing and very talented, very creative person, and just like anyone else, sometimes you get writer's block and you need something to help jar things loose and get some inspiration. And this is one of the secrets about working with Jarvis that is just phenomenal. She did a video, I saved a starfish. And we're going to generate some title ideas. And to start with, I'm not going to enter in any keywords or any tone of voice, and let's just see what Jarvis comes out with on his own. All right, we're getting some interesting output here from Jarvis. And if nothing else, it opens up the creativity and it's just fun to work with. We're going to change the tone of voice because I want to show an example. This is extremely powerful. You change the tone of voice and you get completely different outputs. Let's try female, helpful. Let's see what we get. All right, and you can see the whole nature of the outputs is shifting completely. I saved a starfish. Rescuing a starfish is the most rewarding act of my life. I mean, it's just jarring things loose, all kinds of ideas. Let's change this again and see what we can get next. Let's get funny, witty, helpful. And let's see what we get. This is why this is so much fun. And now you see these other outputs. They are fabulous. And the only thing that we changed is the tone of voice. Look at this. I saved, it says a dead, but I saved a starfish from drying out. The moment it gave me a hug, I couldn't stop crying. I mean, is that going to reach her tribe, her audience? Holy cow. And even if, in this case, like this case, if it's not perfectly, tuned to what you want or what inspires you, you can just tweak it a little bit. But look at the inspiration that is coming from this. This is just insane. And just for exploration here, tone of voice. It can be a person. It can be a fictional person. It can be a character. Let's try this and see what comes out next. So looking at Bugs Bunny's comments here, they aren't really doing it for me. But let's see if we can generate some more content. Let's see if we can tweak things a little bit. Okay, so Bugs, he's got some interesting things coming out. If it resonates, for you, Sarah, absolutely feel free. I'm looking at that going, well, that's interesting. Let's try inspirational on the tone of voice. Keep everything else the same. Let's see what we get. Okay, now we're getting more on track here. And again, all we're doing is just changing the tone of voice. And let's try adding a keyword so we can help give some input to steer Jarvis in the direction. Let's see if this makes a difference. Very cool. Adding the keyword starfish really helped resonate things. Saving a Starfish, the story of how one little act can change the world. These are the types of titles that have hooks. People feel compelled. They want to see more. They get that question going and they get that inspiration going. And if you're already a creative person and you're just looking for inspiration, this is gold. If you're not very good at writing and you're kind of stuck going what to do next, this is gold. So the next day after chatting with Sarah, this is the message that I received from her. Thank you very, very much, Sarah. That is wonderful. I love to help people feel self-empowered. I love to open up, their creativity so they can be authentic and fun and just have fun expressing themselves. And Jarvis is so inspirational. He adds that spark. You can just take it in whatever direction that you like. And if you're having to push and pull things a little bit, that's okay. Changing the tone of voice can change everything. Changing the keywords, changing the description. You just kind of push and pull and work with the system. And as you can see with Sarah, she did 2 entries and she was in that creative vibe. And that is exactly what Jarvis can do for you too. So take a look at the starter pack. If you're just looking for inspiration and if you're not doing the long blogs and articles, it's still incredibly valuable. And everything that you saw here applies to all the short templates, all of them. It's not just for titles. You can do the descriptions, all the other templates. And we'll be going into some of those other ones as well. I just don't want to spend an hour where people have to log through it to find the content that they're looking for. So I hope you found this helpful. Your comments have been very, very encouraging. I deeply appreciate it. And please, put some comments in, ask some questions. If you have, any ideas on what to cover next, please go ahead and let me know. Thanks so much. Oh, one more thing, 2 more things actually. And that is we're going to take a look at the Surfer SEO integration. We're going to talk about one of my other clients who put together a rank and rent site and it made a huge difference. And we're going to go over that. And also, if you find this information helpful, please go ahead and subscribe and like the channel. It helps us with the AI here on YouTube. So appreciate it, guys. Thanks.